Good morning, y'all. I don't know what day it is. I think it's Thursday. First of all, I should have shown y'all this stuff a while back, but I'm doing it now. This is a beautiful little Easter card from my friend Teresa Taller. Now, she lives in Texas and she's got two sisters, and they are adorable. Y'all will remember that Teresa sent me the beautiful needlepoint picture that is in my bathroom. It's gorgeous. She says we all have reason to rejoice this Easter because Jesus Christ is risen. Um, Look at this little magnet. Isn't that beautiful? And she wrote on the back of it and she dated it. I love it when y'all date stuff. 4/12/2020 to my friend Debrajoy and Hazel. Happy Easter. Love, Taller Teresa, Waco, Texas. That is just a sweet friendship refreshes the soul. Proverbs 27:9. So beautiful. Okay, now then, my friend the flower lady, let me tell you, Linda, girl, I got enough flower seeds here to do the whole park. Okay, y'all, one of the things that she sent me was, look, dwarf sunflowers. And they get, let me see if I can see this small, about 18 inches high. And it says that this is container variety. So I'm going to plant these babies right away. And then some moonflower, Johnny Jump Up, some of my favorites, forget-me-nots, mammoth sunflowers. I think it's really 12 feet, y'all. 12 feet. I think it's really going to be good for me to plant these along my fence, because then I will have something to tie them to so they don't, fall over and everything. But I'm going to tell you, Linda, sweetie, don't send me any more flower seeds, because I really will have to go around and start planting them in people's yards. And they're going to be like, where did those flowers come from? I'll have to do it at night. Anyway, something else that she sent me a while back, and when she sent it to me, I thought, now I don't wear all that makeup. Maybe this is a little hint. Look at these brushes, y'all. Now, you'll notice this one is missing. Now, when I'm going to put some face on, I put some powder on my eyelids so that the eyeshadow it's not blotchy. And so that's what I'm using that one for. Now, one of these days, when I've got some extra cash, I'll just go and get some face, stuff. I've never worn it because it bothers me. But it would be fun to play with it. And then having these beautiful brushes. And y'all, the handles are bamboo. And they're my color. So thank you, ladies. I appreciate it so much. And of course, she always sends me beautiful cards and handwriting that's pretty darn good. It's larger, so I can read it. Okay, now this video is going to be about a few things. One, I found this recipe, and I'll put the link in the video, I promise. I found, I get a news feed, you know, we always get that underneath Google or whatever. And so there was a recipe, there were several recipes for things you can bake when you don't have everything, like eggs, if you don't have eggs. So she has a chocolate chip recipe, and instead of eggs, she uses cream cheese. I'm pretty sure it's cream cheese. So anyway, and her site is called, well, I'll put it in the link. It's something about baking for two or cooking for two. But anyway, I think it's baking for two. So this recipe only makes 8 cookies. I know I'm a pig. When it comes to sugar, you know, y'all know that. So anyway, I don't know how long 8 cookies would last me. Hopefully for 2 days. But this is perfect, y'all, for just one person. And if they turn out good, then I'm going to make several batches of them and freeze them. Now, if I were going to have the coronavirus, I would already have the symptoms, okay? And I don't. So, allergies, which this brings me to 2 things. Now, y'all, I'm not going to be doing whole videos on the virus, but as I see things that really hit me, I will mention them. Now, one thing is, I have a little tip for toilet paper. And this just came to me yesterday, I think, or maybe day before. Now, my neighbor over here, Leo and Maria's son, has really, he told me the other day, I have really been missing your sweets. So, I'm going to make that recipe and put some in the freezer. And then when this is all said and done, now he works. He is a plumber. But y'all know since, gosh, I self-quarantined myself way before people thought that I did. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So, that's one thing. I watched an interview with, now first let me say, I am not saying good, bad, ugly, none of this. I'm merely pointing out what I saw and I heard, okay? I'm not a Democrat, I'm not a Republican, I'm one of those non-affiliated people. So there was an interview with Joe Biden, and they were the interviewer, person in the media was interviewing him, and Mr. Biden was in his home office. You could see bookshelves behind him. But anyway, he started coughing. Y'all, how long, I mean way back, we learned I was like, oh my word. And and the interviewer said, well, you know, Mr. Biden, we're supposed to blah blah blah. He goes, oh, I'm in my own house. It doesn't matter. We get in the habit of doing things, y'all. The other thing I saw was, it was almost, this is why I don't watch continually like some people do. I watch occasional things, okay? So in my news feed, there was a story, fact, but it was some news people. You know Senator Paul Rand? Well, I don't know him either, but he's a senator. He tested positive for the virus, and he did not self-quarantine. I don't get that. I do not get that. What the heck? Exposing all those people around him. Bunch of y'all jumped my tail for not self-quarantining as fast as you thought I should. And here's a senator out there just spreading it everywhere. You know, in the Senate, they sit like this. They're almost shoulder to shoulder. Nowhere near the 6 feet that we are supposed to. These are the people that are running our country. I was like, I still can't believe that, okay? Okay, so that's that. Whatever. Toilet paper. Now, I know for a fact, well, I can't even tell you how many. 1, 2, 3. There's 3 people in our cul-de-sac that are single men. Now, y'all know men don't use nearly the TP that us ladies do. So, if you live, in an apartment building or something, I don't know what goes on inside these buildings that they've, kind of quarantined people in. No visitors, things like that. And I'm glad. I think they should do that. I do. But if you have any male neighbors, they might be able to share a little bit of toilet paper. I don't know. It's just an idea. I'm starting to, think, okay, now if we don't get some stock, which I think Walmart should have gotten some already and it went to the White House, but what can I do? And y'all, this is gross, and there is no doubt about it. In fact, I'm going to shut this off and I'm going to make another video so that people cannot watch it. Okay? So, do something safe today, and I'll talk to y'all in a minute. Bye now.